beside his. Okay, you, 2 hands. Okay, so 3 of them. Start with him. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Sorry. So my second question is to Madam Ibokun. You talked about visibility while you were speaking with us. I'm into supply chain management. In my line of business, we see visibility as being able to see everything happening in your business at the same time, using technology and all that. Now, but you bring a different definition to it that I've not really looked at. So my question is, for instance, those who are working and those who have a small business and you have employees and all that, how do you differentiate between what is commonly referred to as eye service and visibility? That's what I want to know.
All right, eye service is pretense, superficial. There's no depth. You have nothing to, but you're just dancing around. But when you want to be visible, when there are projects, supply chain now, you work with a process. So when there's a situation at hand, be the first person to offer a solution, not say, they've come again. But silently build yourself into the face of the process that you are the go-to person to solve this problem. And you do it with all joy. There's no, I'm sucking up to my boss or I want them to see me. Visibility always makes you to be seen, but the difference between visibility and eye service is that you have depth, you have content, you're a solution provider, you're a critical thinker, and you can provide answers. Eye service, within a couple of weeks or months, they will identify that person to be, there's nothing to you. You just hop around everything. But usually, people that have that tendency to do eye service are very critical. They complain a lot, but don't provide a way out. They just want to be seen that, okay, I'm part of a team. Visibility is you create an identification for yourself as a critical thinker, as a problem solver. And then it takes you out of, okay, maybe you have a small business, your business is online. Are you answering questions on your page? Are you providing solutions? Does your profile read what you do and how you do it? That's one interesting thing about LinkedIn. I would always go to LinkedIn, really. I had to create a profile. I changed the language on my LinkedIn page. So because I know I do a whole lot of things, so the first thing that people know me for on LinkedIn is lawyer. After that, conference speaker. After that, talent management. After that, gender advocate, because I do gender and safeguarding. But if you look at everything, it still falls under the ambience of legal. And I brought that status or the profile, I put it on my WhatsApp profile. So when people are looking for what problem you're going to solve, they can see where they need it to be. All those things offer me the opportunity to talk. I'm not a speaker, so to speak, but because of all the things that maybe I'm posting things or I'm creating solutions or I'm solving problems, it makes me visible. So, but you will not see on my pages, maybe apart from LinkedIn, I think I did that just last month, where I work. You won't see that. And we all had to do it because we wanted to push the academy forward so that people know that, oh, we're working with a creative academy, this is what we do. But largely, I will not put where I work on my LinkedIn page because that page belongs to me. Thank you. I hope I've answered. Thank you.
Oh, okay, good afternoon. Thank you for the teaching, Ma. So my question is for you, Mrs. Joy. So as a social media expert, So what can you say to people who are in the wealth business, like let's say the forex trader, the real estate in particular? Like you want to do this advert. So who are your target audience? Like who do you get to? Because I do a lot of good content and all of that, but pushing it out, spending 15K, spending 10K every day on advert and getting nothing is like nothing for me. So I don't know, who do you target so much? Like who can you advise? Like you should target like a geographical locations, all those kind of thing. That, okay, these are the people you should focus on that kind of thing. Because you know you can't focus on the loud audience in that kind of business. So like, do you have any experience?
Yes, like I always say, your spend is not even the issue. The people that you target is the issue, and the content that is talking to those people. I'm going to use real estate as an example. I run a real estate page. I have over 58K followers on my real estate page, so I'm a realtor. Now, on that real estate page, I have the perception that people, the way people see me there, right? They see me as a go-to person when they want to buy something very affordable and they want to pay small. That is the approach I came into the real estate with. I know I came into the real estate that was already saturated in Nigeria because everybody wants to make quick cash. So if you can sell house and land, you're a realtor automatically. You don't even need to have certificate or register the business. So far, you've sold one land in your lifetime. You're a realtor and you're an agent. So, and I came into the industry it's not even up to 2 years ago. And in my first month of joining, like I started real estate too, and I said, okay, this is what they're advertising. Let me follow them to advertise. And I sold 2 houses, worth 60 million each. And I got a commission for that. Now, and I won a trip also, because that was part of the incentive. And people, the owner or the developer of the estates, which is a big boy, you know, developers are rich guys, and got attracted to, like, who is this person? Like, when did you come? When did you sell? Now, not because I had the audience already. No, because of my brand messaging. Now I'm going to gist you. Now, if you are in a real estate platform, you would agree with me that they give out content that you post on your page and all that. They help you to go around and do the content, so you don't really have to go there. And now, for me, I'm a believer of seeing is believing. And in a situation whereby I'm selling an off-plan project where they've not built it, so it is hard to convince somebody to give you 60 million for something that they've not built or seen. But you're telling them that they will build it so way, but they've not seen it. Even you, the seller, don't know. But you're just using, mouth to sell it. And they give you this 3D footage for you to promote them. Yeah. And then they have a sample of what they've done in their previous estate. What I did was I took the video. They have their own music and their own words that they've used. I muted them. And I put in my own voiceover. That is the video the company gave me. That was the extra mile I took. If you go to real estate pages, you will see that the same way that the company gave them the video is the same way they are pasting it. No personal touch. So you go to A real estate firm, that same video. B real estate firm, that same video. Now it's a battle of who said first. And I'm not in for that. You are buying from me because it is me that is buying. I'm the brand. If you are not buying from Jack Bell, it's not Jack Bell that is selling. So if you like, sell the same property I'm selling, but you did not buy from Jack Bell, and that's it. So I took my own voice. I want my voice. I like to hear myself. I sound good. I put my voice over, and I promoted it. And the next day, somebody is saying, how much am I there for? So let me go and see it. And I begged the person that brought me into the real estate business. See, I used to go to beg you. Help me follow this person to this place. And he did. He helped me to see that connection. At least I knew somebody that could see the deal for me when I'm not there. And then he sealed the deal. I got my commission. I traveled to Dubai. I traveled to Ghana from this same house that I sold. And I sold another one, I keep selling. Now, what I did was, this one I didn't even run ads, so it's because of the trust I've built already. Now, for somebody that has not built trust, that don't know anybody, who are you targeting? Ask yourself, if I am not selling real estate and I want to buy a house, what other possession will I have? That's how to target. You are doing real estate business. You want to sell a house or a land. Ask yourself, the person that wants to buy this land or house, what job are they doing? Are you targeting people that are working in a bank, that their salary, if you calculate it in 2 years' time, they never pay for that house finish? Or are you targeting a business owner who has not really made profit to be able to afford that house? You ask yourself those questions, because that's the mistake they do. They just advertise to anybody because you're a working class person. Not all working class persons can afford what you are selling. It's a general name, working class. But I'm not earning the way you do. You may be earning more than me, I may be earning more than you. So it depends. Now, the house you are selling, how much is it? This person that can afford, I know that all those houses in Lekki, they used to put it 180, 250 million, all of those. Now, as I did yes, so where do I want to see 250 to buy a house? If you like, throw me up and put me down, sell all my assets, I don't have 250. But there are people that can afford it. So how do you target them? You first ask yourself, what possession do they have? For me to be able to count 250 and give you, what other thing do I have? It means that this person will be traveling out. This one is a frequent traveler. So in your target audience, you put frequent travelers. First class, they are not small people. They run first class. You go as far as putting wine names. You know, what is the most expensive wine? I don't know. I don't drink wine. But you research about the most expensive wine. Those kind of wines can only be seen in the houses of the person that can afford 250 million. You put it in your target audience. Now, you will be surprised that, but I'm selling house. Why am I targeting people drinking wine? That is because they are also searching for wine. So when they search for wine, they will mistakenly see your house. Do you understand? Now, that is how targeting works. You also target what they are likely to. I'm riding a Mercedes-Benz. It means that if I am riding a Mercedes-Benz of 20 million, normally my mindset is not in small things. I am aiming for more. So maybe probably I'm even living in a 100 million house. I that afforded 100 million house, I'm likely to afford 250 if I see. And if I see trusted person. So I'm going to target Mercedes-Benz owners. That's how you target. You target what those people are interested in. Hope I've answered your question. Yes.
From what all the questions she's been answering brings one thing to play. You have to get involved in it personally. You have to personalize the work you're doing. I mean, starting from when you were talking about the skincare person, you're not just bringing up some superficial person. You are actually looking for a real person that people can identify with and process that person's skin from the natural state of today to where you want it to be. Then I become your target market. Then I can locate myself somewhere in that chain and I will patronize you. Do you understand? So social media art has a lot to do with research. And that was why the AI guy was also trying to make us understand. These three speakers today, if you combine what they have given you and you use it, you're going to have an explosion, like Pastor has been saying, even before the end of this year. Okay, let's take the final question. And please be very brave. We are so out of time.
Hello. Okay, good afternoon, Ma. Thank you so much. I am so excited to have you. My question goes straight to you, Ma. In less than 2 months, that was when Discovery for Youth, that was my first time of meeting you. I would love to ask, because most of the people here are startups or those that have just started in few years. You celebrated your 9 years anniversary some days ago. I want to ask, Ma, you have about 7 different businesses, because I've been following back to back, and How were you able to manage them from the beginning? Because each of those pages you have, you are different personality on each of them. And I'm wondering, how do you manage that? Because I was able to write some questions down, please. Let me just eat it straight on the head. How did you start? Yes, please. I know we don't have all the time, but I don't mind coming further. Okay. Managing your customers. When you started, there was a price limit, because I know how I started. Literally, it was from an empowerment program, and I knew the basic price I was calling. When I upgraded, it was a bit difficult for people to flow with it. However, my second question, managing your multiple business channel and then increasing your pricing. So I just need clarity on each of them. Thank you, ma'am.
Can I take my time to answer that? I can't take my time to answer. Brief. Okay. So, how I started, or when I started? How I started. Okay, I started as a blogger. I ran my IT in multiple media houses at a time. I would say I'm a crook, because when they told me to go and do IT here, I did IT here, did IT all at the same time. So in the morning, I will go to this office. In the afternoon, I'll tell them I'm going for a break. I'll go to the other office. And they were all on the same street. So I was just gathering experiences, and then I started blogging, right? Till I couldn't blog anymore. I'm tired of searching for people's story. So I started developing myself. Now, the second question was multiple businesses and how I put different personality. Yes, you are right, because on the real estate page, you even hardly see me. Even if you see me, I'm very professional there. On the other one, it's like that. On my Stockfish, this is another market woman angle. Yeah, I'm an actress when it comes to business, not in real life. Yeah, so I am a very shy person. I do not go out. The only reason I'm here is because I was invited. In the next 1 month, I can be indoors in my room. You can only see me on social media or when I'm invited. Now, but when the need to come arises, I put on that actress, this thing. So managing all of them is because I have a team. Each of those social media pages, I have teams that are managing each of them, not me. So what I do is that every month, everybody gives me their own work. So the real estate person will tell you, I need you to create 20 content for me this month. And what I will now do is I will go to the office with like multiple outfits. That one day, I will do 20 videos for her. Have I satisfied you? Yes, go and be posting. Do you get? So all my videos, I can shoot it in one day. Sometimes before I got my own building, I usually spend money on shortlet apartments. You know shortlet apartments? I just thank God for my husband that allows me. Because I will go out, 3 days I won't come back. And what I'm doing is I'm shooting. I am shooting content because my present apartment, I don't think I'm comfortable showing that on social media. Not that I'm living a fake life or something, but that is not presentable, and that's it. So I will go to shortlet, pay 70K per night, stay 3 days, and shoot. Because I paid money now, so I'll have to utilize that money very well. I can shoot 100 contents. Plus the clothes I will buy. So one outfit, I'll just say, okay, let me do 20 contents with this outfit. No, like that. Then I'll be posting them small. So you can say that the work I do, I might just sacrifice 1 week to do that work. Then the rest, I'm just relaxing and be posting for you people and just, oh, wow, she's so hardworking. Of course I am. That is it. Then I'm just running adverts and all. So that's how I manage them. I have a team that manages all of them. Yeah, so it's not me. Yeah. The price, how I increase the price. Yes, you are right. When I started, this cost that I said is 70K now, I started from 3K. And in 2 years, it has skyrocketed to 70. And I'll tell you that is growth. But what I notice is that as the price increases, the number drops. Right? So if I get 1,000 students when I was charging 10K, when I'm now charging like 50K, I'm getting like 600. So it drops. It's normal. Because as you grow, you drop some people. Because there are some people that will never grow. As you are collecting 3K, they want you collect 3K all your life. But you are not in for that. Like I told you now, you've heard how I spend money. Now, you now expect me that I'm spending that kind of money to keep charging that amount. No. As I'm growing, that money I spend is giving me more money. So as I'm growing, I increase my price. So if you don't want to buy, don't buy. Leave it. If you tell me 3K, there's a lady that always give me 5K to run her advert for her. So in the day I changed my list advert now is 85K for 5 days. Meanwhile, I was charging 5K at a point. Immediately I stopped charging, she stopped buying. She waiting for her to hear 5K again, and it can never be. So she should remain in her 5K. There's always people springing up, and I'm sure there are people below me that want to collect that. They will start from that, my 5K too, and God will bless them. They will also grow. So let her help them to grow too. When they grow, she looks for the next person that will grow. Let her keep growing like that. But me, I have left that place. So you should leave that point when you feel like nobody needs to tell you it's time to increase your price. Your production, the bills around you, your value, you've gone for courses. You've empowered yourself. Imagine you taking like 10 courses in a year, reading books, spending money on books, and you're telling me that you'll not increase your price. How? Because the way you speak last year is not the way you speak this year. So money is doing the talking. Please, charge what you need to charge when it's time to charge. Thank you.
Hello. Yeah, thank you very much. So you could be seated for just a second. Can I have someone help me take the chairs out? And then we'll call you back shortly after now for the presentation of the awards. Once again, please let's celebrate Ms. Ibukun and Ms. Joy Akosa. What a day. I can just tell you so many things that I've learned, but I won't bore you with that because what is most important is the implementation of those things. You know, how you target and all of that, how you get more customers, how you grow your business, how you expand, how you increase the market share, how you use technology as an accelerator to improve your business. All these things put together are, part of the recipe to ensure that your business grows. So at this point, I'd like to call on Ade Mama to come and help us with the presentation of the plaques. Yes, can I have the plaque team this way? Keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping. I'm so proud of her because some of the things that I'm doing today is as a result of what I learned from her. Thank you so much, ma. Thank you so much, ma. Please, ma. Please come on, put those hands together for her. If you have not attended our course, you should look forward to it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are so glad to have you, and you've really blessed us. You have really blessed us. Please be seated. I believe that this program was organized for you and for every one of us here. And I know that as you use the truths, the information you have received today, it will be growth. I said it will be growth.
Amen.
Why? Because there's nothing that comes into your life that leaves you the same. If it is positive, it takes you up. If it's negative, it takes you down. So what you have learned today is enough to cause a growth in your business. And not just in your business, in your life as well. And I was particularly glad when she began to talk about branding you. Because actually it starts with you. It starts with you. Whatever she's doing today is because she believes in herself. If she didn't believe in herself, she won't be able to do it. So once again, I want to say a big thank you. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Okay, so at this time, we would like to call on Mrs. Ibukun to come forth. Thank you. For the presentation of awards, can we have the photographer? Okay, so Mark, can you move to the center a bit so that, yeah, thank you very much.
All right, on behalf of the enterprise, in appreciation of your relentless service to God and Mankind, and for your impact as our guest speaker. I want to present this award to you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bukumo. Also, we'd like to call on Joy Akosa to please come up for our award. She's a serious partner in progress. We celebrate you once again. Thank you so much.
I think we are particularly glad to have her back after Discovery for It. Let's celebrate her once again. And on behalf of the enterprise, in appreciation of your relentless service to God and mankind and for your impact in this meeting, we are glad to present this to you.
Come on, celebrate Joy Akosa once again. Okay, so thank you very much, ma. Mr. David will get his own because he's left, but we will make sure we send it to him. Thank you very much, ma. Please celebrate Alma one more time. Thank you very much. You know, I must say that, you know, a lot has been said today already. But what is most important is the fact that you would implement these things in your life, and then you will also give us feedback in terms of sharing your testimonies of how it has enhanced your businesses. I've already seen some of the ones that I'm going to start implementing once I get home tonight. I'm not even waiting till Monday. You know, that's the truth. So that should go for every one of us, you know, to implement in our lives. For those of you that are just learning a skill, you already know how it all started and the things that you need to impute to ensure that your businesses grow. And at this point, we'd like to come to the end of this meeting. Once again, we'd like to acknowledge their pastor, Reverend Lawrence Onoche, for this great opportunity. Yes, yes. And I must tell you that a standing ovation, thank you very much for him. Yes. He's someone who is always passionate about youth development and taking people from the backside to the front side. A lot of us and some of the team members you see around are a byproduct of him, his tutelage, his mentorship and all of that. And we say we are indeed grateful for this opportunity. And also our dear mama too, we say thank you very much, ma. And I hope maybe next year we'll try and get our mama to come and speak to us. In fact, that sales training was amazing. I mean, for those of us that were there, you know. But once again, we want to say thank you very much. And to the entire team, you know, that made it possible, we also want to celebrate you all. We say thank you very much. And we know that our testimonies, even to the facilitators, will share the testimonies with you. So you can see also some of the reasons why, you know, the efforts of your impact, you know, we'll also make sure that we share those testimonies to you so that you also be encouraged to do more with us. Thank you very much, everyone. We appreciate you so much. And to all the skill acquisition students and also the guests, we say thank you very much for coming. God bless you and have a great and wonderful year in your business. Thank you very much.